the newsletter tip this week is going to be looking at how you can maybe stop you from topping or thinning the ball. So those low running shots that go scuttling across the ground don't get anywhere near as much distance, really don't feel very nice. Or worst case scenario where the ball's hit right on top and it just kind of pops up and only goes maybe a few yards in front. So the thing that I see quite often that causes that is golfers who separate their elbows at impact. If I set up here and I just separate my elbows, you can see how that makes the club rise quite a bit off the ground. So if I'm separating my elbows at impact, then all that's going to do is allow that club to rise up too much, and then we're going to start catching the very bottom edge of the club, or worst case the very bottom of the club, and that's what's going to see those top shots and thin shots created. One thing you can do to help stop that is to get yourself maybe a football or basketball or a ball of that sort of size, pop it in between your arms. Doesn't necessarily have to be with a club, can be without a club. Make some swings with that ball trapped in between those arms, and that will you'll really notice if that is a problem that you suffer with, because if the elbows separate, then that ball's going to fall out. Something you can also do on the range is without the ball would be to just feel like you're trapping something in between those arms if you haven't got a ball to use, because it will create the same feeling, and that should really allow that club to stay a lot lower for the impact area, so you're not going to catch those bottom edges and the bottom of the club. And this, regardless whether this be with driver, fairway wood or iron, it can create the same problem. So if you find you're getting a lot of tops or a lot of thin shots, just check that you're not separating those elbows at impact, because that is what's probably going to be the most likely cause. And then there you've got some tips there to hopefully help stop that from happening.